this video, I'm going to show the administrator role, or anyone that has that permission on the Skillsfile, on creating users. There has been another video for this, but this one is aimed primarily at the administrator. So I log in using my username and password, and I go up to the tool there. And as I've said on other occasions, this is a test site, so I have an extra step to do here, but you would go straight in and see your center. So at this point, as explained previously, if you're adding assessors, learners, verifiers, or whoever, you would not click add user here, as this sits above them. You would click actually there. So you actually click your name of your center, and there you have the folders. So you'd actually click add user under the relevant header. Now the reason you wouldn't add them actually at the top where it says add users is that this is for the administrators and super users that sit above the system. If you added learners, assessors and verifiers in here, then they would fall out of their respective folders, which we've just seen. So if you need to add a user here, you would click add user, select the type, so we're going to say center administrator, and click continue. And here use the password, which as we say ABC123, as it will then prompt them to reset it when they log in, and you'll see just where you can put in a phone number, their email address and or office number, and then click their permissions. So as an administrator, you'll notice before each each section you're giving them action to, the permissions tab, you'll notice it has admin. So you can give that there. You may also want them to be able to edit details for people. And you click save. You'll have noticed, if you've previously gone into the other video that shows you how to add assessors and verifiers, you'll notice there that as this entry for an administrator or super user doesn't require anything relating to qualifications or certificates, because they're not performing that role. It does give you their login details there. You just need to click OK. So when you actually look under there, you'll see the users that are allocated to center, and there is the one we've just created. If you had created them in error and put them in the wrong place, you can click move user, and it will then present you with the other folders in your center, and you can move them into the correct location. If you do need to add an assessor, verifier, learner, that's where you click on the name of the center as previously shown, and this is where you actually enter their details. Same format. Add user, select the type, assessor, click continue, and very similar details to what we just put in, but you'll notice there's additional fields, and this is where they need to put in their qualifications. You would put in the permissions there. You would then save it, and you would then go back into it, because there'll be an additional field here where you need to click what qualifications you want them to deliver, and that will present all the qualifications that your center has approval to deliver. One other thing we suggest is that when you put in the address details for the assessors or verifiers, you use the center address, not their home address. I hope this video has been of use. Thank you.